Hi, this is Dave Chenault with Skylight Systems, and in this video, we're going to do a deep dive into the Power BI Content Pack template that is supplied at no additional charge with SideKick 365 CRM. It's part of the overall solution, and you download the Content Pack template from AppSource. And we have information about how to do that on our website. But this video is really going to look behind the scenes at the Power BI template, how it's constructed, and how it integrates in with SideKick 365 CRM. So the first thing that we want to look at is we want to take a look over at the actual SharePoint hosted app called SideKick 365 CRM. And the first thing to notice is that whenever I go to Accounts and I select this little check mark, I can see that really all I have behind the scenes of our SharePoint app are SharePoint lists. So if I come into my settings, I can see all of my different SharePoint list items, all the different columns set up to hold the data in our app. And that's a great thing, because what it means is that we can build dashboards based upon the data stored in our SharePoint lists that make up SideKick 365 CRM. And even better is that we can consume that all within the Office 365 environment, and you can download the template at no charge. Now, if you want to share the template with other members of your organization, so if you want to have one template and share that template across all desktops and all users, then you have to have Power BI Pro, and that's $10 a user a month. But if you want to download the template for each user and maintain that one by one, which I don't necessarily recommend, but you can do that, then there's no charge. It's really up to you. And you can modify this as you need by going into Power BI Desktop. So let's take a look at that right now. Here I am in the Power BI Desktop. And if you know Power BI, you can see that what I've built here is a report using a lot of the different widgets in Power BI. And the interesting bit is here in the data model. What you're going to see is that we have built out a logical model that consumes data in the SharePoint list in our SharePoint hosted app. And every day it goes out and updates this data automatically. And if you wanted to do it more often than that, you can use the Power BI Pro license to do that as well. I think you get one time a day for free, and if you want to do more than that, then there's a charge associated with it. And you can talk to your Microsoft reps about specifics around that. But the basic idea is that the data from SideKick 365 CRM is built into a data mart. And this is the data mart behind the scenes. And it looks something like this. Here's your salespeople list. Here's your sales stages list. Here's your opportunity list. You can see there's a lot of data here, right? And all these fields are just calculations or things that are mapped into SideKick 365 CRM over in SharePoint, which are going to be these guys right over here. So if I have an opportunity that I add into SideKick, what will happen is that Power BI will load that automatically based upon a prearranged schedule, and then the reports will update based upon the data that's in SideKick 365 CRM. So the template that you can download is available to be modified right in Power BI Desktop. If you wanted to change things around, there's nothing stopping you from going in and modifying the template that we give you. It's up to you. If you want us to help you add in additional fields or different slicers or different views of the data, we can help you do that, or you can do it. But let's take a look at what you get out of the box. So we'll go back over to our reports. And if I look, here's the basic report that you get right out of the box when downloading our free template off of AppSource. And it's incredibly powerful. I mean, the things you can do with this, you would pay a lot. Let's just say that. If you were using another platform, it would cost you much more than just the cost of SideKick 365 CRM subscription for just these reports. And we give you all these reports for free. Here are the closed deals and how they're won by each salesperson. And let's filter it based on the salesperson. And you can see now some of the power of this reporting engine, Power BI. It's an industry-leading Magic Quadrant, Gartner Group, top desktop and web dashboard tool that we're leveraging to build all of these reports off of lists in SharePoint. And you hopefully are starting to see the incredible value that Office 365 brings to the table. If you start leveraging all the components like we've done, you can really start to get a sense of what the opportunities are and how you can go in and change things. Let's put Alan, let's put all these guys in, select all of them. And we can go and start filtering things out by year. And you can start to see how the segments change based on what year I've selected. It's just incredible, the power of this tool. Let's look at the products. And again, you can modify this to be whatever you want it to be. This is just a template for you to download and to get started building what it is you need it to be. You just download the template, you open up Power BI Desktop, and you can start to modify these as needed. So again, we have added in these different reports out of the box for you. You've got territory reports, fiscal sales meters showing different salespeople and their ability to meet the goals you've set. And all this value that is being dumped into the system here, all the values come from the SharePoint list behind SideKick 365 CRM. Okay, so I think that's a good overview. I don't want to go too deep on this other than to say this template is available for free at no additional cost in AppSource. It comes with SideKick 365 CRM. And if you want to share it, make sure that you get the Power BI Pro license at $10 per user per month. And of course, you need SideKick 365 to store the data in. Okay, so I hope you found this to be a very interesting and informal and informative video. And if you have additional questions, you can always email us at info@skylightsystems.com. This is Dave Chenault. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. And we look forward to your questions and working with you in the future.